Hello everyone. This video I want to share with you some of my self-experience and my feelings for my first 3 months is really taking a video record for YouTube. So actually I started the first video around late June or July. And then now is September, so that is the nice the journey until now. So I have putting my learnings in my YouTube channel, and until now is thanks a lot for those 130 subscribers until today. And also with this video, I am reaching the number 200 videos now. I try to keep starting from bi-weekly, and sometime if I got the certain spire, I will update, make a new video weekly or even daily. It's kind of the nice the journey and the experience. What I want to share with you actually is how I started. I very like this picture. So and want to share with you. So no matter is how your first step is must be bad, or people will think it will be bad. Including is workout, podcast, speech, video, or anything. But you cannot for sure make your hundreds without making your first. So I'm very happy that today I'm not reaching my 100. I forgot to celebrate that myself, but today is the 200s. I hope I keep going that 300 for 400, and when it's coming to 1,000 videos, that maybe are even more the different experience. So put your ego aside and just start. That also my suggestion for anyone if you want to try the video capture or try to make some this knowledge learning. So and then there's my video list primarily is I'm focusing on this enterprise architecture and architectural modeling, and also I have numbers of those extended interesting. So here is you can see my primary the worked out is for the EA2, the Archimate. We have a total 45, 38 is nearly around 80 videos to go through step by step of this the tutorial. And since I'm also working on another EA2 called the Essential Project, I starting to record some the basic or small videos on this tool, and that is have a lot of potential for this EA2, which I haven't yet make that summarized. But to support this essential, actually the Prodigy is the modeling tool for this EA, these two platforms. So to making my this Prodigy skill sharpen, so I also investigate this comprehensive PZO tutorial and record 46 videos that you can explore the ontology modeling step by step from scratch to the big finished ontology file PZO through this journey. And also modeling is not just our enterprise modeling, so I try to see any other way to practice the skill. So 3D printing and 3D script based modeling using OpenSCAD is very interesting the practice. So I already record the 38 videos, and I have also the in progress the new series of this OpenSCAD. I will mention that later. And also during this learning is I also gather the numbers of the different tool tips. So that's it's surprising to me. It's more than 20 the tips video. So that is, I think, when I look back for this last 3 months, it's quite interesting the learning. But that's a very big difference, the learning compared to the 3 months earlier. So because so when you try to make the video, you must ensure you first get some basic understanding, and you can try to make your words clear, and through the practice you are willing to share and even teach the others on what you have learned. So that is on the different level of your learning. You remember is somebody is talking about the level of the learning is starting from you just gather the data. So that's the fundamental things. If you read the book, search from internet, you collect the data. But if you only have numbers of data, that's not our insight. So you need to convert those data into the information. So when you start to link data, that gradually to form certain information. But how to make this information to serving your certain purpose, you need to go to the third level, is to convert those information into knowledge. And then the last part is if you can speak on what you gain from the knowledge, that's starting to help you troubleshooting or solve some problem, then you have our certain wisdom. So that is the layer of this the information capture, knowledge, the summary journey. And also I want to share with you some my view on this knowledge grasping. So for sure, first is keep learning must become your hobby. So that is also one practice I'm trying to do myself. And there is the cycle is what I like is very much. So you need to constantly self assessment on where you are on this cycle. So this cycle is no need to have a clear starting point. It's just in this the cycle in the different level. So first is like starting is if you have a new knowledge you want to, or new area of the domain and information you want to gather. So first possible you don't know that you don't know. So which means is you just have nothing captured from this domain knowledge. And then when you're starting to learn a little bit, or sometimes you learn this the programming language within 24 hours. So even I don't recommend that it's too fast, but that is can be a good starting point. Is then after this maybe 24 hours or even 1 hour, you know that you don't know. So you know is what's the gap from your current base. Then is you can make plan. You can make your the roadmap to gradually gather that step by step. Then when you have systematically this learning, I hope is you can soon, but maybe not fast. But you need to have the patience. You know that you know. So then it's whenever people ask you a question, you know where to get answer. Secondly, sometimes the answer is already in your mind. But that's not enough. You need to go to the further. The layer is keep practice. So then come to the stage is you don't know that you know. So which means is that is already move into or merged into yourself the knowledge base. And then the people is asking the question, then you just is by you don't need to think about that, but by natural the response you can give a solution, or you can even is point out is what are the better way to this domain knowledge. And then is after this layer, you may have a chance to have a new area to explore. Then you come to another cycle. You don't know that you don't know, because knowledge is never the ending point. So that is the there's a cycle I like, and I also give you the if you know Chinese, that is 不知不觉自知之明胸有成竹 and then go to 游刃有余. That is also some the terms that you can try to internalize. So after is you have your self-assessment, make your own learning the planning. I think is this is after every cycle, your knowledge is coming to the higher level, I believe. And then this more important is you should not stopping just learning. You need to make sure is your knowledge is connected. As I mentioned, is how to convert your knowledge into wisdom. Is you need to like your brain. Is you need to connect with your existing things. So don't waste the time to get new things that you know that is never can be connected with your the competency base, because that means is it is not is gradually improve your knowledge base, but you're adding a new cycle on the new area. That will take time to do that. It's not means no use, but it's better is you have one cycle and inside of your base, and you gradually extend for that. So build your own knowledge graph and the knowledge group. So just follow the last 3 months practice. I have also using the Prodigy to make our personal knowledge graph as a sample for you. So if you put in your own knowledge, so this is not the whole knowledge, but you can put this thing, and you have some basic the branch is what are the EA2 enterprise architecture tool, and what are inside my enterprise architecture the standards like TOGAF Zachman, for example. And I explore the EA2 like essential, but similar like essential, we also have some other EA2. And then this to make those EA2s working, you see here. So essential open source tool. I come to this this hands-on tool. So one hands-on tool, this branch is ontology, and ontology is having this Prodigy as the hands-on tool, and then this Prodigy is supporting my skill for learning the essential open source. And also ontology need to use our query language called Sparkle to do the information gather query, and that is part of the development. So in the query language, and then through this part is that's you can have our better understanding is why I need to learn Prodigy using this the Pizza O. Why I need to make some the enterprise architecture tools, the videos capture, because Archimate is one of the TOGAF standard, and then this Archi is one EA2, and Archi is using the Archimate, and also is Archi actually is through the development language is using the Java to have the coding, and Archi has some the plugin. But if you learn Archi, is you also link that to certain the diagramming tool on the hands-on tools, and they have similar things. You can use Draw.io. So I may also learn Draw.io. So then that will be the gradually is you have your knowledge is expand, but they are related each other. So those are the things I want to share. So when you even if when you're watching my video, try to see my videos backend logic is which is linking to the another thing. Even it's for example in some of my GitHub repository, you can see I have a mind map using free plan to do this the map, and this free plan is also I categorize this as our hands-on tool. So that gave you our additional two sites. But if you know that is you can make some supporting to your learning. So I hope is you also have your own the knowledge graph and making that fit you your background, fit your the planning of the next step learning. So that is my sharing today, and also moving forward. I'm starting to explore some more practice on this essential enterprise architecture tool. I hope is I can make some the more idea to structure that learning and make some the reference video for you. And I haven't finished all this OpenSCAD 3D modeling investigating. So some books project I'm still working, and also some more books as I shared as well. So like this. So and also to make the enterprise architecture tools learning. So I also mentioned this. I got this Sparkle, this query language book. So that is also our potential. Another thing is to link. I didn't put prioritize for now for some the additional development, but that can be for fun. Is for some gaming development. Roblox is many boys are interesting, even girls are playing on there, but I'm not going to play too much, but I'm interested on how this certain gaming platform is building up. So that gave some chance to learn Lua or Roblox-based Lua implementation. So if we've got more time, I will come to this area. But last but not least is I also wish to hear from you is on your feedback, on your comments on where is your interested point that I can keep learning. For one sample is when I finished this Pizza O, I got one of the friends mentioned is, are you going to investigate some the more area for querying? So that gave me some the new knowledge that I need to plan so to learn. So as I said, is that's no ending point, and then this I hope is using this video as my number 200 video, and I have another new start to the this YouTube journey. Thank you for your watching.